Evoltrix. Ever heard of them? Yeah, neither had I. This is the MAX-60, and unlike most bikes that end up on this channel, this one didn't come from a name that you already know. Evoltrix reached out to me, they asked me if I'd give it a shot, and to be honest, I was fully expecting to be underwhelmed. Because laid out on paper, 60 volts is kind of a strange place to live when it comes to smaller stuff like this. But in all seriousness, it really performs. I'm 260 pounds. I'm nowhere near the rider weight for this bike that it was built for. So here's the thing. I've ridden the Happy Run F18. I've ridden the Cron Jackson Spark L. I've ridden the Win 1 SRS5. And I know what this class kind of does feel like. And I know what it usually feels like when you put someone my size on bikes this small. So, this one did surprise me. Stick around because I'm going to show you exactly where the MAX-60 beats most of the bikes you've heard of and whether the 60 volt setup holds up when you really push it. Let's get into it. Yeah, just gonna go over the unboxing and the build really quick. First things first, I'd probably open the lid and take the battery out like I did, and then just go charge it. Next, you're gonna want to probably, I put the handlebars and the accessories and controls on. If you have a stand, I'd probably do that. Makes it a little easier for some of this stuff. And then also front wheel, once I was done with that, and then also the rear spring. If you've done one of these smaller e-moto pit bikes before, this is all straightforward stuff, super easy. Had no issues really, and they give you all the tools that you need to get it done. Great job to them, and you know, I appreciated everything being pretty simple, so good stuff.
All right, I'm on the Evoltrix today, and definitely the most fun small e-moto I've tested. 5,500 watts, 60 volts. This thing just screams, man. Yesterday we came over here on the Evoltrix and actually end up flying my freaking drone into a tree.
Bruh.
So I'm here now today. But yeah, this is the Evoltrix. This thing is sick. I'll be honest, I rode one of the orange guys. It starts with a Q yesterday. And after riding that and now riding this is way more refined. Any drone. I mean, if it were to have fallen, it would probably be somewhere like right around here. I threw everything I could up in the tree. There's just not much to throw. Oh man, what a waste of 300 bucks. Somewhere right up in that area vicinity. But it just sucks, dude. It's just weird. I mean, it's not weird. It's gonna happen sooner or later, right? Type shit, but I don't know. Just kind of bummed out. I was really stoked to, you know, get footage of this. But that's fine. I mean, we'll put the Evoltrix through its paces, you know. And then another great thing that happened, same day, by the way, same day, was this camera. I used the Extra Muse. If you guys don't know what this is, basically a rebrand of DJI. Do a little research, you'll figure it out. Anyway, the screen here won't stay out like this. There's a magnet that holds it. Yeah, the magnet just decided to break. So I don't know. It's been a bit of a few days for me. I'm a little bit upset. I mean, stuff happens, so I get it, but just like, fuck, dude, you know? Something kind of weird though that I realized and noticed. Well, what's even weirder is the ball moved. So, yeah, yesterday I found this whole train set. Is that a roll of quarters or something? Yeah, it looks like a roll of coins. With the remote for the train. And the track isn't even complete. It's the weirdest thing ever, dude. It is honestly the weirdest thing ever. And someone just left it here. I don't know why you would just leave it here. It's really, honestly, I've been here a lot to shoot these bikes. First time I've seen something like that. And it does give me the heebie-jeebies a little bit. Especially that the football moved. Because yesterday the football wasn't there like that. The football was kind of towards the right side over there. Nowhere near that. And I came out here last night also to see if the drone fell. Woo! This thing's solid. So there was a different bike I reviewed recently, the Wind one, and I love that bike. The cool thing about it is if you wanted a 48 volt bike, that's definitely the one. But if you want something that solid, same chassis, same everything, this is it, but 60 volt. That's why it's really cool. Because I really, really, really dig that bike and that setup. So I don't know, kind of cool to me. And then also the other cool thing about this bike is I'm able to kind of practice my wheelies a little bit. You know, if I get back. Kind of pop it up a little bit. I was able to yesterday. I don't know what happened. There we go. So I'm learning my wheelies, you know. There we go. Weird ass train set. Spooky. So yeah, the Evoltrix is no slump, no slouch, nothing to laugh at. I really dig this bike. We're gonna turn that guy off. And then I'm gonna shut it off like that instead of flipping the screen. Normally you flip the screen, but for me, I can't do that anymore. And my drone is in this tree somewhere up there. Golly, golly. Money comes and goes. It's just sad because you have two things that break in a very short amount of time. So that's some distress. One thing I'm noticing about the design here, a little frustrating off the bat, this thing won't stay down, or it won't stay threaded on. I don't know why. It's always coming off. So, anyone listening out there from Evoltrix, I think that screw for the seat needs to be improved or revised or something a little bit. But it's good. Definitely better than other things. I mean, dude, you've got turn signals. You've got a working nice light. Good horn. For really next to nothing. $1,200 I think this thing is. So for smaller riders, in my opinion, Or if you just want a small, quick pit bike and you don't want to blow a ton of money. Like, honestly. 5,500 watts, and you really feel it, man. Like I said, I was riding the Mr. Orange Q model. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. And yeah, that was a lot different. Good things, you know. So let's get this back on. Get my knuckles stop bleeding. It's 11:11. I got to be home in about 20 minutes or something. So let's go hit this last spot. Man, the front just picks up when you take this thing. Such a quick little bike. Honestly, shouts to Evoltrix. The guys over there, super small outfit, making a really great product, man, you know? I'm gonna put the speedo on so when we get there I can show you guys exactly how fast we're going. Speedo. I'm gonna start recording. GPS acquired. Man, still bleeding, huh? See if we can get some of that to stop. Wish it would clot on its own, but it's just not. But yeah, for being 6'2", you'd think this is uncomfortable. It's actually really not. For being 6'2" and quite a bigger dude. No, I'm not feeling much. My hips feel fine. I'm able to hug the body of the bike. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna fit on a Yasma fine, you're gonna fit on this fine. Man, this thing just screams. Woo! Not even bottoming out at all. This shock is so good, dude. And I'm flying through here. Only thing I might do is try and stiffen this shock up a bit more. But I don't know if I can, so the way it is okay for now. All right, top speed run. Here we go, boys. Woo! I saw 41 on the screen. I don't know if that is on my phone or in real GPS. This bike is so good, it made me bleed, man. Never had that happen. Whew. Yeah, this thing's a riot, bro. For being so tiny, more than gets the job done. I love this thing. Woo! Kind of ripping through here. And I normally don't. Just because I guess like what I normally ride is bigger. And I guess because this is smaller, you can just kind of swing it around. A little more capable. I'm just not experienced enough to go faster than this. But I have like the utmost confidence in this bike, be able to do anything I throw at it, really. I'm gonna probably end up taking it to a much better area to test it. Got the dual dubs right there. Man, seems a little dirty from all that, but held up great. Really digging this bike, man. Lights are on. I'll turn them off. So this whole pit bike debacle with brands kind of starting to get me to think, like, so if this is kind of a chassis that other companies use, or like a few of them use, right? That's what we found out now. Does that mean there's just like a main factory with a chassis? And then depending on the brand that comes out, the brand will just slap on a different power setup on each one and then brand it. I'm kind of betting that that's the way this all works. And I'll be honest with you, there's a good part of me that wants to like investigate a bit of this to not only get the truth, but also just understand what that industry is doing. I don't know. I will say of most of them and all of them I've worked with and seen so far, I think Evoltrix is definitely like onto something, because they took a chassis that was really good and they just put a way better power plant on it, which is making me wonder if I swap this battery and this controller into the wind one, will the wind one just like work? Probably. I don't want to swap them before I do enough research. But what I will say is the Wind One's build quality is different. And from what I collect and what I'm realizing is each company just gets the, I think the frame or the general chassis. And then from there, they work on all the components. So the brakes are up to them. The screen is up to them. The controls are up to them. All that sort of stuff is up to that brand, right? That brand that wants to release it. So what's holding me back from releasing my own MAXAPACITY bike? Especially since I know what you guys want. Alright, we're gonna full pin this shit. Trying to get there quick. And I'm trying to see the full potential of this thing. Bumps, lumps, and grumps, the whole shebang, bro. So we're trying to race it. Alright? And we're racing out there right now. All right, here we go. Little wobbly, but I'm good. Little wobbly, but I'm all right. Lot of wind, lot of wind. Peaceful AF, bro. I just get to watch the birds fishing, literally. So sick. Yeah, I mean, you can see that tire mark. Like, this thing is good. I really like this bike a lot. Super peppy. Suspension is great on this thing. Nice and dialed. The only thing I'll say that I don't like a ton is the throttle. But I'm always about that, man. I'm always about switching the throttle out. And I guess there's part of me that just wonders why some of these manufacturers won't try and go a little further and get the nicer throttle, you know? I feel like it's really negligible cost-wise. It's not like a lot of money that you're gonna miss out on. But, whatever. Let's send the Evoltrix through some motions here. See what we can do. Really dig this thing, honestly, for just a little ripper. Get around town. I gotta take it to some better dirt though and test it out. So yeah, with my code, you're gonna get 50 bucks off. Sorry, it's not more, but I think that's pretty darn good. That brings the price of the bike to somewhere around, I think it's just $12.50 at that point. And for $12.50, I mean, I'll just say this. I've ridden all the other guys in that price range segment, okay? Yeah, a lot of the parts on this just feel way better, way premium, and I'm not really going to worry about the whole thing. Just kind of speechless with this thing, man. You just point and shoot, and it goes. Like, really, it's going. What I'm wondering is, well, I want to know what kind of controller's in here. And then also the tune could be more aggressive. I know it could. It just doesn't feel aggressive enough. It's good. I mean, you see how good it is. I'm flying. Damn, bro, get the fuck out of the way. Woo.
Alright guys, here's the final verdict. This is honestly one of my favorite e-moto pit bikes. The 60 volt setup just pulls, super torquey, but honestly, that's not even really my favorite part. I think it's because it finally got me comfortable and teaching myself how to wheelie. I've tried on other bikes, usually power wheelies are easy on the powerful bikes, but something about this one, the balance, the way the mid-drive delivers the power, the torque, it just clicks for me, easy to find my balance point a little bit, and doesn't try to kill you. No other bike I rode had really had that forgiving type of feel that this one gives you. Is it perfect? No. It claimed 50 miles an hour. I get about 40, but weight comes into play. And I'm 260 pounds. But at $1,300 from a brand I've never heard of, I'm not mad at all. I love this thing. Code link in the description and pin below. Next up, got some cool stuff coming, guys. Cheers and stay tuned. MAXAPACITY out.
Mask on my face got me feeling like pain. I don't break sweat when these boys throw shade. I bathe in the sun, let me take it a race. Measure with the pen, one line, could erase your guess. Y'all love just so I could deflate.